Yeah, but you see, like as I told you, I started on January 5th, March 21st. I'd lost a lot of weight. My waist, I think it was what? I was almost turning to 36. Now I was almost 32 because I had to get new clothes for the baptism of the boy. And everyone will say, "Oh, Pius, you have lost weight. What have you done? What did you do?" I say, "No, I do exercise and I have got this." My name is Pius Katonzi. I'm the managing editor and managing director of the Observer Media Limited. It is a very labor-intensive organization, and it is one of the premium newspapers in Uganda. My health has been erratic. In 2018, I went to Serene Clinic, where I usually go, and they discovered my pressure was going a bit high. At that time it was about 140 something. They asked me whether I was hypertensive. I said I don't have that history. They asked me the history of my family. I told them I don't know anybody. If anything, I think only my mother, I think sometime back, had something they call lower blood pressure. So they put me on some drugs, which I used, I think, for like a month. The worst thing that happened in my health was when I failed to get sleep. My headaches, I took painkillers, but I couldn't get relief. So when I went and checked, the doctors found that my pressure was almost at 170. So I got scared. So I realized maybe it is my weight, also my feeding habits were not the best. I used to depend a lot on chocolates and sugars, just because, you know, when you have a stressful job, so when you take a chocolate and coffee, you feel good. I tried to do some physical exercise, but I think I was doing it the wrong way. I would sometimes try to jog, but I realized that my back was trimming, and my front was enlarging. So people were making fun of me, saying, "You're becoming chubby." Or indeed, I had chubby cheeks. Along the way, towards the end of 2020, I was on LinkedIn, so I was watching something, and then I saw this lady, Jane Kanya, and before that, I'd seen her do some physical exercise, walking along the roads and what. She said something that captured me. Say, I was able to lower my blood pressure without drugs. I said, God, where did this one go? So I watched the entire video. So in 2021, January, I said I must look for this doctor. And then that's when I went out looking for TIMNATH. When I arrived at TIMNATH, I gave the doctor my history. He told me to go and check my cholesterol. He explained to me certain things, and he also recommended or put me on a keto diet. I couldn't imagine myself eating things like avocados and cheese and eggs every morning, you know. But you know, it's because I wanted to change in my life, and I wanted to give this thing a try. I say, if some other people have done it and they have succeeded, why can't I do it? I went to see the doctor on January 5th. On March 21st was the baptism of my son. By that time, I was no longer fitting my old clothes. And at that time, the headaches had ceased. I was feeling good, and everyone was wondering, what did you do? So I don't know, but my expectations were met. The thing about going to a proper place to manage your health, like TIMNATH, is that it's not about losing weight for losing weight's sake, but also it's about integrating your entire body. I lost 6 kgs of fat, but also I gained muscle. There are some people who recommend that, you're still losing weight, just go and take juices. So people lose, and then they become so tiny, and in the end they become very unhealthy. But with the proper diet, you lose the fat, but also you gain the muscle which you need. So it's not a matter of just remaining bare bones. Right? Bare bones also is a problem, is an illness. You know, you need to be proper. You have some fresh on you, and that fresh is the muscle. One of the other things I've discovered is that our life is really a product of what we eat. The moment I started eating well, everything went well. I think when you eat proper food, you get also proper results. So I would encourage everyone to eat proper food. Don't avoid vegetables. Eat some vegetables. I found the style of training at TIMNATH unique. It is kind of tailor-made. Many people go to gyms and they say, oh, I have to go to the gym, I have to go to a sauna and then do that kind of thing. But you see, here there are certain stages, there are different drills for different things. Drills for muscles, drills for tightening your stomach, drills for your legs, drills for, and then people are fewer and the doctor almost knows each and everyone's problem. So they give you the drills that are really suitable for your condition. Ever since I joined TIMNATH, I've always found time for myself. Sometimes you say, I'm so busy. Yes, I have a very busy job, but then we live once. So you may keep yourself so busy and you get this ailment that is going to put you down for months. So with that, I discovered that I have to always find time for myself, and that is something, that's the value that TIMNATH has instilled in me. If you have issues with your high blood pressure, you have issues with your weight, the best thing is not to kind of self-prescribe things for you, take Panadol or take juices and do that. Go and have a proper examination of the doctor. They will recommend something that fits within, first of all, fits within your budget and also fits within your routine.